What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. So, you can, oh shit. So, obviously by the title, we're gonna put some seats in this car because over here, these are the sparkles that I had in the car and they're really faded. It's kind of nasty actually. I don't know if that's dirt, sweat, whatever, but they've looked like this since the day I bought the car and I've hated it. I've always wanted to get new seats, but there's just never been on a list of priorities to do with the car. So I was actually looking at Brahms seats, and these are similar to Brahms. I don't know if Brahms are rebagged Cipher seats or if it's the other way around. But regardless, I sat in a Supra in Texas that had these exact same seats pretty much, and it honestly felt great. It felt way better than my Sparco seats, and I feel like the design of these seats, the way the stitching is, looks good, and it complements the Supra in a good way. It kind of reminds me more of like a Lexus style, the way the stitching is like this, versus a lot of the other seats to have the stitching going just straight across. So definitely happy with them, and I want to get them in the car today. With that, I also went and got a new parking brake handle, because if you see this one, I don't know who or what chewed that thing up, but it looks terrible. So with new seats, I'm gonna go ahead and put a new parking brake handle in. This seat's obviously not bolted up. That's why I was pushing the car back out, because obviously I can't sit in it. So these are just some of the imperfections in these seats. So I mean, they still work as a bucket seat should. Like, they still hold you in, obviously they still slide back and recline and all that good stuff, but they just don't look all that good. So like I said, I've always wanted to get new seats, and these are one of the seats I really wanted. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them put in. I got the brackets over there, and yeah. Oh, that's nasty. So these actually have some kind of spacer to lift it up a little bit, and I want it to sit a little more flush. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those out. Guess I should have pulled this out first. Oh, these going different.
I was gonna go on those little arms.
The ones for the Sparco seats, they slide into these little
like an
rails.
extra rail.
So finally get this thing out. I didn't know how to bend this tab right here to get it out, but the new one already comes with the tab bent open. Much better. Yeah. Stick this thing in, and at least we got something done today. All right. So obviously it's the next day. Just my luck, my parking brake cable came undone underneath the car. So I had to jack the car up, fix that, adjust the brake handle up top, and the car got finished after it had gotten dark just because of that. But I pulled the car back out anyway just to get a good look at it and show you guys what it looks like. I mean, I love the way it came out. This cleans up the interior so much. And the parking brake, you know, she's looking clean. I'm not gonna say what it looked like, but yeah, it's just the smallest things. Now that the shift knob ain't looking too hot, but I'll figure something out about that. I guess we can go look from the other side. Yeah. Do need to get a new ashtray, because the one I have is like a carbon fiber that's like, it's actual real carbon fiber over top of it, and it made the whole thing thicker, so it doesn't sit right in the car. But yeah, like I said earlier, the seats aren't bolted in just because the brackets don't work for them. So I thought the brackets that worked for my Sparkles would work for these, just because, like I said, I had talked to somebody who used Sparkle brackets, but I don't know if there was a variation of them, or the ones I have probably aren't even Sparkle brackets, so maybe that's the bigger issue. But now I just got to figure out what brackets I want to use, because I don't really want to modify those brackets. So I don't know, I'm in the air. I want to get something done soon, because I haven't driven the car in like 3 weeks. So I'm loving the way the interior is looking. It's looking complete finally. This is actually, that pan over there is not all the way in, but this is actually the most complete this interior has been in a long time, because I never fully assembled it, just because I'm always doing something, I'm always working on it, and I had to have things accessible, like the ECU harness and stuff down there, and the fuse box panel, you know. So I never put it back together just because I didn't want to have to go through the hassle of pulling it back apart and risk breaking stuff, because as we know, a lot of the Supra interior panels are discontinued. So, but I put it all back together just to see what it'll look like, and I'm like real happy. I love the way it came out. The seats look great in there. They feel great even though they're not bolted. Like when you sit in them, they have a good height to them even without the brackets. So I'm sure regardless of what bracket I get, I'll still love the seating position. And like the spaces I took off earlier, I could even add those in if it was too low, but I doubt it'll be too low because even right now on the floor they feel fine. So definitely happy with it. They look clean. They really update the interior. So yeah, all we need now is a wheel and a shift knob. Like I said, the shift knob will come soon. The wheel, I'm really up in the air. I would love a TRD wheel, but I guess I don't want to drop that kind of coin on a steering wheel when there are plenty of really nice options for a quarter of the price. So I don't know. I don't like settling for stuff, especially when I have something else in my mind that I really want, but at some point you gotta draw the line. So I don't know, we'll see. Obviously I dropped a little penny on this gauge cluster. This is a Stu Hagen cluster. Anybody that's into the Supra community or familiar with it, it's that he's, you know, he redoes all the needles, all the circuit board, everything. He does all the HVAC stuff. So these are all new buttons and all new knobs, so they look nice, bright and white, and he goes over and does everything. So normally this is like a booger green, or you know, it's a very ugly green color like all the Camrys and older Toyotas from the 90s have, but obviously with this LED upgrade it looks different. He also does different faces, so that is an actual TRD 10K tach, but that's a different face just to read 200 mile an hour versus a factory speedo that only reads 180. But yeah, so I mean, when you look at stuff like that, it's like, if I did that, why not just finish it off with a nice steering wheel? That's literally the last expensive piece. The knob isn't going to cost anything, but I don't know, I'm still really in the air. Oh, this tach also has a built-in shift light, so the whole thing will turn red and then it'll start flashing red the further you go into the red zone. And it's all adjustable. You can adjust it as you would any shift light, so that's pretty cool. But I just wanted to throw that in there because I haven't really gone over the car, done a walk around for anybody, so I just figured it's a cool little piece that I had done to the car that I love that cluster, so figured anybody would like it. I don't know what I'm doing with the back. Maybe keep the back seats, maybe do rear seat delete, not sure. I'm in the air. But this will wrap up this video. Obviously I can't drive the car, do nothing. I guess we're just gonna push the car back up in there because obviously I can't drive the car in there like this. So I'm gonna push the car back in, and that's it for this video. Just wanted to update you guys on the Supra, let you guys see the interior, how it's coming along, and now I can roll around with the windows down. I don't have to have my windows up. I mean, we tinted the windows to hide it. No, I'm playing. We didn't tint the windows to hide it, but now the interior looks good. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about the seats. If you have any opinions on seat brackets or anything else, cool. I'm looking at planted, I think that's what they're called, planted seat brackets, but they're about 140 a piece. For some reason I thought they were 140 for the pair, but I guess not everybody needs a pair of seat brackets. So yeah, they're a little more pricey than I thought they were, but I have to do something at this point. I love the way it looks and it needs brackets, so we'll see. But yeah, if you have any ideas of what brackets I could run, if anybody wants some sparco brackets, I mean, at this point you can have them because there's nothing I can do with them. They won't work for the 240, so it's not like I could throw the sparco brackets in the 240. And I just don't feel like modifying them and messing with them. I just want to get something nice that fits. So if you want them, you can have them. But other than that, that's gonna wrap up this video. I gotta go get some 240 stuff done, so that should be up real soon. So hope you guys had a great weekend, whatever it is, and take care.